That's a fact.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Urban Wrestling Network brings to you the OG Boricua Dandada, aka Chef. I'm here with my brother, Mr. Muffins Martinez. And listen, I don't think he wants to say it, but we got 2 words for you.
What?
Again, you kind of, I was coming in hot, and that is what it is.
What's the 2 words?
And I ain't even gonna lie, I'm in the dark episode. Usually they suck it, man. Suck it. Like, that's the 2 words for you. Oh. Suck it. That's the DX shit.
Whatever, man. Whatever, man. Hey.
Listen.
All I know is
talk to.
What? Well, the one thing that I want to start with is what? I want to start off by saying, talk about N.W.A. So the N.W.A. started Comet TV last week, so now they just hit their second week. On the first week, they did the show on Friday. They showed it on Saturday. So now it's going to be Saturdays at 4 p.m. is when the show is being shown. So it's no longer on Roku now. So now it's going to be on Comet TV now. So on the first episode, they did 275,000 viewers.
How much?
275,000 viewers.
Dang.
On the first episode. That right there tells you people are hungry for wrestling.
Yep.
When the NWA goes from one to something else, and on the first show they get 275,000 viewers on the first episode. That right there tells you a lot about people are hungry for wrestling. People want to see wrestling. People want to know everything about wrestling. And especially if you can find it and it's easy access to watch, people will watch wrestling. So that right there tells you a lot, man. If it's available, people will watch it. The rumors going around is that, because nobody knew what was going on with Asuka, because she had a match against Io Sky on Saturday at the pay-per-view, which she lost. But then they hugged each other, afterwards. And then Monday, they had a little more, togetherness. Once again, she said, she wanted Io to take over when she left, stuff like that. And then we saw her walk out with her bags, and so nobody knew exactly what's going on. If her contract expired, did she get released? What's going on? So I guess the rumors is there's some personal stuff going back home in Japan, and she got an extended leave. She's gonna be gone for a while. But they didn't say what the reason is or what happened, the reason for the extended leave, but she's gonna be gone for a while, so she'll be in Japan most likely for the rest of the year if she comes back. But yeah, so whatever reason there is, no. She's still on the contract, but she's gonna be gone for a while, which is kind of cool because at least we know that she's still here. Yeah. I want to know. I think she's already in her mid-40s, I believe, if I remember correctly. So she doesn't have too much time left in her wrestling life.
Bro, so, she's in her mid-40s, and she's
44 now.
How much?
44.
So she's losing almost. That's a long out, especially at this age.
Yeah, so she'll be 45 in the middle of September. So
she might be coming back mid 45.
Yeah, if and when she comes back, yes. But that's what happened. So there's nothing bad that happened. Also, they had the last pay-per-view they had was Backlash. which I don't know if you saw Backlash or not.
I caught pieces of it. I didn't watch the whole thing.
I didn't think much of it. I mean, I watched some of it because I get a ESPN, ESPN Plus or whatever. But it was not one of the best pay-per-views that they had either. So it wasn't like that, like wow, like intriguing, and that it got you and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I didn't have that many matches either. Like but they have what five matches in a 2.5 hour show.
That's nuts.
They have Braun Breaker defeat Seth Rollins.
That was all
like
right.
in 21 minutes. 21 minutes. They had Trick beat Sami Zayn in only 12, almost under the 13 minutes to keep the United States Championship. But they're really high on Trick Williams, which I love because Trick is going to the moon.
As he should.
As he should. The worst match of the night, that tag team of Danhausen and the Mini Houses against The Miz and Kid Wilson. Yeah. People love this. I mean, that's cool. I mean, because we've lost some other stupid. I will say this. People love that, and that's fine. Because there's been times where we've loved stupid shit like this, and other people hate it. So I understand. This is not my cup of tea. But
not mine either.
It's getting ratings. People love it. There's fans. I mean, Danhausen has got a lot of fans, especially now in WWE. So the universe has expanded of the Danhausen world, and people love it. Oh, humongously over. Merchandise is selling.
Yeah.
So so you gotta stick with what's hot. Io Sky defeated Asuka in 18 minutes. Pretty good match. And the last match was Roman Reigns beating Jacob Fatu in 1750. This was the question mark about what was going to happen with Roman Reigns, with and TKO and stuff like that. I didn't see much about the match. I like the ending afterwards with Jacob Fatu like completely now turning into a monster, which we always knew he was from our years of watching him as the MLW champion for 3 years before he made the leap. But this is the Jacob Fatu that we need to see, and people see it now, and we saw him. We know what he has. And he did that again on Monday night again when Roman Reigns came out and he wanted him to acknowledge Roman Reigns or whatever. And he basically destroyed Roman Reigns. And then he walking out, comes back, takes out the Uso brothers out there in the front too. He's taking out security and stuff like that. I think it's great because, like I said, we get to see, or everybody gets to see, Jacob Fatu the way how he's supposed to be, unhinged. Just let him go out there, let him prove what he has, let him go crazy, destroy everything, because the dude is a monster.
Oh yeah.
So it's interesting. What's going to happen going forward. Do I want to see another rematch? Again of Roman Reigns and Jacob Fatu? No, but it's going to happen at the next pay-per-view. I mean, I don't see the reason why not. It's going to happen, so it's not that we can hold out to it. Before the SummerSlam big match between Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns, which I'm pretty sure that's going to be the SummerSlam main event.
See, but the thing is, how many times do you want to run down the cycle, right? So we got Cody versus Roman 6 million, Jacob Fatu and what do you call? I don't want to see it ran back so quick, right? Like, give at this, put him versus anyone else. I don't care if it's United States, whatever belt. Just put him somewhere else for a little while. Let Roman carry WWE. Build up. Let's be honest. Let's give some time. And I'm a huge Jacob Fatu fan. This is not breaking news. The right way, right? Like, I understand, okay, he's been there for like almost a year and a half, 2 years, whatever it is. But if you built him up and he has this massive run, remember Hogan and Warrior, where both of them just went on this insane run, and then you together, and all of a sudden the Intercontinental Champion was just as important as the heavyweight champion. If you could kind of bring that back and give us that kind of feel again, where this is a must-watch pay-per-view. Most pay-per-views, we don't feel a must-watch. We do. Mania people think the must-watch Mania is involved in it, right? But most matches on Mania for the last few years, we feel the throwaways. We're like, oh, this could have happened on Raw or SmackDown. Give time pay-per-views again. Build them up. Keep putting Trick Williams and build him up to the fucking moon. Give us that, because he's your next star, right? And young. He's the next Randy Orton, John Cena, consider him because of his age. And he's your guy. He's not from AEW. He's not from TNA. He's from, you make him that star he already is.
Yep. And then it shows that the NXT brand works, or the NXT idea of starting from getting somebody and starting from the bottom, keep working them up. They keep earning their stripes. They keep earning their promotions. They keep going, and it keeps going up. So, but yeah, I mean, right now, Trick Williams is a superstar. Right now, you can see Roman Reigns and the Usos run up against Jacob Fatu. You'll have to find two partners, and at the next pay-per-view, shit like that.
So,
I mean, maybe.
Do you know who I think is coming real soon to WWE with him?
Who's that?
Fatu.
Silla? Yeah, but I doubt it. If he comes in, he'll start right from the bottom. They won't put him up.
You don't think?
If he ever comes in, he'll start from the bottom, because he really hasn't done much. I mean, he doesn't have the same lineage as the other guys that come in, from out there. The other guys were in Japan for how many years, all their lives, before they came into WWE. So they got 10 years experience. Salah Fatu, what? Going on 3 now?
And they come in with the brand of the Bullet Club, right? Yeah. So they already have a
exactly.
That comes over.
Salah Fatu,
you're right.
Just in this year from in Houston, GCW, little things here and there here in the United States. He hasn't been to Japan for a run, or done, been anywhere else for a long run to go out. Yeah, Salah Fatu, yeah. I mean, it doesn't matter. And you hear Fatu, oh, he has to be there. He has to be this Fatu guy, Journey, and this guy, and this guy. There's like 100 Fatus out there. Yeah, get them all. Put them all up there. Unfortunately, that's not how that works. So
is Lance on the Y? Is he still there, or he got released a while ago?
He got released. He got released. Okay. He got released months ago. He's out. He's out down in GCW again, feuding with Silla. So they just had a match. I think last month, the title, yeah, because Liz Anaya had turned on Silla up in House of Glory. I mean,
House of Glory. Okay.
He turned to House of Glory. He turned to him. So they just had the last match, like I want to say 2 or 3 weeks ago. So, I also wanted to say my condolences to Gingy. Who? Gingy.
Oh, okay. My fault. Yeah.
Gingy's the gingerbread man.
Yeah.
That got killed by Sami Zayn. and they had the funeral, wake and funeral last Friday on SmackDown. This thing, I mean, I feel embarrassed to even say something like this, but Gigi, that's a fake gingerbread man in a costume, got a better vignette and got a better send off and got a better funeral than when real WWE wrestlers have passed away in the past. I've gotten there. So that's kind of embarrassing to say.
I gotta ask you.
I'm just saying.
Did you like this one, or did you like the one with when I think Aces and Eights were over? Remember how they did like the vignette? They were at a funeral.
Yeah, the funeral home. Yes. For,
that was pretty good.
Yeah, who the hell was for the funeral?
It was Mr. Anderson, Kurt Angle.
No, but who was the funeral for?
Aces and Eights.
But the funeral was for because Ace got killed, right? Killed off?
Yeah, it was over.
Okay. That one was good. I like the Canadian funeral when it was the whole before TNA had the women's division, but they had what's the girl's name? The one that we like that she's TNA Hall of
Gail Kim.
Gail Kim. She was with Jeff Jarrett, and they had Team Canada and Abyss, and they'll have the hockey sticks clapping down. Because I think they had just killed off somebody. That was good. But this one here, this one was like how they did the whole gingerbread. How we that he signed from NIL and he went to school, went to the whole process system, was there for all the things that happened, and how our truth came out to Sami Zayn and will say, "Oh, yeah, Gingerbread talked about you all the time." Oh, did he really? Yeah, he loved you. Oh, yeah, he did. Did he? I thought that shit was hilarious when Sami Zayn came up. Like, yeah, you guys are off key, like singing like that off key. I thought the whole thing was hilarious as hell. But once again, I felt kind of bad. Damn, man, those guys have done a better presentation on a fake character than they do when somebody really dies. So I was like, wow, that was crazy. I thought that was crazy, but it is what it is.
Oh, wait.
But Gingy's still alive.
Wait, you got something else? Wait, because you always ask me if I have something to say. I'm gonna save it for the end. My bad. I got excited because I just remember how I wanted it to start, but I'm gonna end it. My apologies.
Yeah, so hopefully Gingy comes back next week under somebody else, using the gingerbread man outfit. So, but yeah, but Gingy's alive and well, brother. Gingy is alive and well. Rumor has it, supposedly, all rumors, Aleister Black and his wife, the great, lovely
Thea Trinidad.
That supposedly have signed with AEW.
Oh.
Supposedly, that's the rumor. So that's the rumor. Don't know. Like I said, don't know if it's true or not. But that's the rumor going around as of yesterday that they signed with AEW, which just begs to say, doesn't matter where you go, you can go on a sour note or on a high note, and you leave somewhere and you come back. They will always get you back. If you smooth things out, you come back. Hey, it is what it is. If it's true, I don't know, but we'll find out soon enough if it's true. So yeah. But they also MLW had their show this past Saturday.
Oh shit, I forgot about that.
Yeah, they had their show this past Saturday.
That was the one in Chattanooga?
Huh?
Yeah, in Chattanooga, Tennessee, right?
In Tennessee, yep. They said it was sold out. They said they had A lot of great matches. We're gonna be surprised with a lot of the matches that they had. The crowd was hot. Your boy and my nemesis, he's out, came out. Did some stuff with a new member of Contra Unit.
Another one?
So they got another new member of Contra. Because they get all those guys in, but then you don't know who's gonna come back again or not. You know what I'm saying?
That's
It's not
true.
like it's being on a weekly basis, so we don't know. But they got another new guy, and it's the guy who was recently signed, the last guy who was signed. So I don't know if you want to say his name. The last guy,
No, what's his name?
Brock Savage.
Brock Savage. Brock Savage.
Yeah.
You think it's him?
So no, it is him.
Oh, so maybe
he's
he's the heavy guy that we didn't know who he was at Battle Riot.
No, that's the last guy they just signed. That I showed you the picture.
No, I know, but remember the heavy guy that wore?
Oh, I have no idea.
Yeah, because one guy had a mask that we were like, oh, that's a pretty cool mask. But we had no idea who he was.
I doubt that was him though. But yeah, so he's a new member of Contra Unit. So he's there, But and then I saw something about some kind of hidden message. I think I sent it to you from Facebook, where they had a 6 and a bunch of lines for MLW transmission, which I'm thinking maybe means that they're coming in June. So
I mean,
that's all I could take out of that.
Because it is right, like it's fuzzy, it's whatever.
Yes.
And I think
and I saw a 6.
So here's where I get excited, but then I don't want to let myself down. School is out in June. Like if you're up north, around the 23rd, 24th is your last day of school. If you're in the south where I am now, you're looking at the end, right? So you're like, all right, cool. Like our kids are finishing up. What better way to put a program out than June, where you have all the kids relax, they get excited, they don't got school no more. All of a sudden, we got months of MLW that shit running heavy, right?
Yeah.
I've avoided most spoilers unless I ask Muffins, do me a favor, please. Or he'll say, yo, something crazy happened. And like a dun-dun-dun that I am, he knows I'm like, bro, I need to know, right? Like, so he'll throw it out there. And I'm like, oh, shit, that's dope. But for the most part, we stay away from as much spoilers as we can, right?
Spoiler free.
But this transition, whatever it's called, we're going weekly. Our content starts this day, this time, and it has to. If it's on a Thursday, every Thursday at that time it has to be there.
Yeah.
Like it has, and you have so much content right now because Battle Riot was in what, January?
January. Yeah.
We're sitting
February,
here.
April and May. That's 5 shows right there of 5 shows for our episode, and you could run it for 3 hours, even 4 hours episodes out of 5 shows. That's 25 episodes right there, or 20 episodes. If you push 4 episodes per show, that's 20 episodes. That right there should run you through June, July, and August. And you're still doing shows. You still have a show in June, and you got 3 shows in July before you're taking your break. So this shit will go through the whole summer, but you come back in August, September.
Yeah, right. So, give us that shit because this is what we want, right? We need our MLW content. With Joseph Samael back, there's not because he's Muffin's rival and the big homie. That has nothing to do with it. When you look at the product that when Joseph Samael was there to when he was not, there's a big fall off, right? Like, and then you love what we've seen before Joseph Samael. There were things that were going in the right direction where Paul Walters Hauser's film, however visually they filmed it, right? Like,
yeah,
it looked great. Seeing more video, so you're like, okay, we see the influence Paul Walter Hauser. Now, what we'll see is the influence with the both of them. So going forward, MLW's product should just get much better. A lot of people that I'm really biased to, so I'm more hyped up for it, right? And like I said, I want my Kaylee Ray next. I'm just saying.
Yeah, you IWC boys from out there, whatever.
ICW.
ICW. Sorry. ICW people. So, which whatever. I just like Gallus, so I'm cool with Gallus.
Then you gotta be cool with these brothers.
Of course, I'm cool with Gallus.
But their name's not gonna be Gallus, though.
I know that. I know. They should be something cool like that, but Gallus.
They should be the IRA, bro. Something crazy.
What the hell's the IRA?
That's when, like, the I think it was the Irish with the guns and everything.
Oh, dude, I don't know. I thought the IRA wasn't that like when you go into and you live in a specific neighborhood and that's the HRA. My bad. I thought it was something like the same thing, man. You know, like you live in a neighborhood.
Not
HRA or whatever.
No,
whatever, man.
No way.
It's a closed knit, so somebody is the IRA or HRA or whatever.
HOA.
Yeah, whatever.
Homeowners Association.
Yeah, that too. Anyway, man, I don't have anything else left. You say you got something?
Ooh, so if you have Amazon Prime, let me tell you, American Act, all the episodes are officially out. Finale's all. Anyone that knows me knows I'm a big Jesse Goddard's guy, right? When I first came to and I gotta say it like this, when I first got to the Impact Zone and I started to know some of the wrestlers and know some of the fans that were there all the time, they all hit me with Jesse Goddard's is an asshole, the fans, right? And I'm like, all right, cool, maybe I don't fuck with this guy if I haven't beat him, whatever. So my youngest is sitting there and you know how you make noise, they throw the shirts and shit like that?
Yeah, yes.
So he's going nuts, and they throw a bromance shirt to him, right? It's like, they're large. My son is like, I don't know, 9, 10 years old at that point. So the shit was like a fucking blanket on him. So he throws it over his thing, bromance, boom, boom, boom. Next tapings, my son is doing homework, right? Because remember, we used to leave the house over there. So we're doing work on the line of all people to come hype up the crowd with Jesse Goddard. So he walks over, sees my youngest doing homework, and he got the super long, bromance shirt on. And he's like, what you doing? It's homework. This guy took time out of trying to hype up the crowd, helping my son, right? So I'm like, this guy's all right. Every time he comes out, my son goes crazy. Goddard acknowledges him like aces. Every time we met Jesse Goddard, he showed my sons and my wife mad love. Always me too. I never got the asshole, so anything he does, I fucks with. I see him on the picture for American Gladiators. I'm like, I'm all in. Then I find out the big homie Bram, his wife Camille is in American Gladiators. So she's the Hurricane, right? And I'm like, oh shit. I see Wardlow. I'm like, well, fuck. Wardlow is too. Then a guy, seen him briefly in WWE. I'm like, shit, how this guy, they're freaking phenomenal. And this new era of gladiators, I'm not saying is as good as Nitro and Zap and all of them, but this shit is fire. And it's wrestlers, so we could talk it on a wrestling podcast. Bro, don't tell me you haven't watched it yet.
I have not. No, it's not weekly shows. It's just they just put everything out at once.
No, it was weekly. The episodes out, but it's
okay.
All
and
out.
It's already over.
Yeah, it's over. The finale already happened.
How many episodes were they?
Huh?
How many episodes were they?
10, I think.
Damn, it's been around for 10 weeks.
Yeah.
Now, wasn't the Miz hosting this?
He's hosting it, and Roxy Diaz, I think her name is.
Yo, so they got the WWE wrestler hosting it. Then they got AEW wrestlers, independent wrestlers. That's kind of cool.
OVW.
Yeah, so that's kind of cool.
And what's his name? Two of the referees. If you've seen it, you'd be like, I remember watching these guys. They're former referees in wrestling.
Oh Jesus! Yeah, I have not seen. I remember it was coming out, and then I just kind of forgot about it.
Now there's a guy. I think he comes in, and I was going to ask you. I was hoping you watched it. They call him Lightning. I haven't Googled it, but one of my boys hit me up. He's like, "Yo, you see that guy Lightning? He's a wrestler." And I was like, "Oh shit! Wait until I talk about like you haven't watched it yet." But Lightning, I think I've seen him before somewhere. And I'm like, "Yo, this guy is a beast." Stick to while you're Googling. So we're extremely biased to our favorite Camille. If AEW doesn't give Camille an opportunity to talk on a mic after what she did on American Gladiators, the way she talks shit, like, no, don't make that look. Camille is the truth. We all know she's the truth. This is not breaking news, and she's one of her and the Girl Crush are my favorite female American Gladiators of all time, and that goes, back in the days when we was young, watching it on TV on the weekends. She murdered it. Crush murdered it. Jesse Goddard was an awesome gladiator. Freaking hilarious. This is phenomenal show, bro. If you're a true wrestler, WWE or AEW stan, if you're a wrestling fan, you gotta watch this and support our people, right? Like, Neon was dope as shit. Like, I love it. Freaking entertaining as hell.
Yeah, I just looked him up. No? He's supposed to be a former football player. He's a former football player and competitive bodybuilder. I've never seen him in wrestling.
Oh, I thought he was a wrestler because he looked like someone I've seen before, but obviously I'm wrong. But listen, there's another girl. There's another girl who came in, and she's from AEW. I think her name was Siren. Bro, you don't have to Google everybody next time we get. But you gotta watch it, bro. You gotta watch American Gladiators. It's entertaining.
Baseball season's on, so I focus on my Astros, baby.
I can care less. Baseball's the most boring sport in the world. I can't watch it.
Dude, you're boring.
How?
I don't know. You're saying baseball is boring. Baseball's the best sport. Baseball is the best sport in the history of sports.
Why? Because you played it?
That's why it's called American's pastime.
You see, you're going to get us canceled. I want to say something.
Not hockey.
No, it's not. Hockey's Canadian.
Not hockey.
No. I love hockey, though.
Not basketball.
So you know why? It's because that's the sport that I play basketball and football. But what I will tell you is this era of basketball, I haven't watched a game in 2 years. I cannot watch basketball. It's the most soft shit I've ever seen in my life. It's a slap to people like me who have blood and who have bled and cried on fucking, I don't care, wood, blacktop, whatever. It's a fucking shame the game's not the way it is. Even though it's gotten soft and you can't really hit people, it's still my shit. But ratings-wise, football is the number one sport in this country. Baseball is America's pastime for old Caucasian people.
Well, I'm Puerto Rican, so.
Because you played it, though.
Either.
That was your sport. That was your sport.
Them right. Best sport ever in the history of sports. In the history of sports, man. You got anything else?
Watch Amazon or go to Amazon Prime and watch American Gladiators.
I'll do my best. Anything else wrestling for?
No. Next week I expect a conversation.
If I remember to watch, yes.
I'm gonna hit you up every day. Every day when you send me wrestling, like you send me wrestling, to go to go watch American Gladiators.
All right, I'll do my best. Anything else left?
Nah.
No.
Honestly,
You don't have anything?
I think we covered everything.
Yeah, slow week.
Right? Like whatever.
Everything that I could find, yes. Anything that I could find
so
out was worthy, yes. But like the Jeff said, don't forget to follow us. Don't forget to subscribe. The stuff is on the bottom. You can see it scrolling by. So
like, subscribe, share, all that good ish. We out of here. Deuces.